Happy YouTube Sunday. Today's topic is for all the people who seem to be having a little bit trouble manifesting and actually seeing the things that they're trying to create into their reality, or for the skeptics out there. I have a little fun portion for us to try out today. So, if you are looking to intentionally and purposefully manifest things that you desire into your life, this is the video for you. So one of the key components that I find is missing after the fact of us setting intentions, connecting with Source through things like meditation and calming our mind, and thinking and speaking positive thoughts as our dominant thoughts, and then visualizing and feeling good with high vibrating frequencies. There's this component that I find is missed a lot, and I really feel like it does help speed up the results or whatever it may be that coming into your life. So I like to call it gratefulnessing it into your life. So the title of this thing was gratefulness it into your life, because I've made up my own word and I like that one, and I think that everybody's going to find this very useful in using it as a tool to have things come into their life quicker. So there are two ways that you can approach it, and I do suggest practicing both of them regularly. So we're going to start with number one, and number one is showing gratitude for what you already have. This should be super simple for everybody. You're not imagining anything. You're not having to feel anything different. It's already in your life. It's there because you attracted it somehow into your life. So I'm going to go very general with some examples. So I'm going to give you 3 examples. So my first example is, I'm so grateful and blessed that I get to wake up every day and live life. I am so grateful and blessed that I had an amazing breakfast with my family today. Again, I'm just making these up as things that could possibly and more than likely are already in your life. And I am so grateful and blessed that I am healthy, well, and fit. And hopefully these are things you guys can resonate. And if not, you have plenty to choose from to be grateful for in your life. It's so simple to pick things out, especially when you already have it in your life. The second is to show gratitude for what you desire as if you already have manifested it into reality, as if it's already something that's in your life. It's really important when you're doing this type of gratefulness not to come from a place of lack, like that you don't have it and you're like, oh, I wish, you're yearning for it, you're feeling pain because it's missing from your life. It's really important to come from a place of an emotion on the frequency that you have it already and what it feels like and how amazing and fulfilled you feel to have those things in your life. So an example of this might be, I am so grateful now. So you're saying as if you already have in your life. So I am so grateful now that I feel happy and content and peaceful. So that is using an emotion and a feeling of something very general. So I'm not getting very specific on that one. That should be super simple for beginners to try. Another one might be, I am so grateful now that I attract money and it comes to me easily in increasing quantities, in avalanches of abundance every day. So again, you're getting more specific about something that you do want, but it's still not so narrowing that you're saying, I'm so grateful that I have $1,000 that came to me. So you're not getting so specific. It leaves a lot of room and opportunity for it to flow in different things. You haven't constricted it. Then, my third example is when we are getting specific, when there's something so very specific that you're wanting to manifest into your life. So my example is, I am so grateful now that I'm living in my dream house. It feels amazing. So to have a little bit of fun with that and to kind of expand it and maybe come up with some words and dialogue that resonate with your emotions, because that's the key component to having things become manifested. Remember, it's always not coming from a place of lack, but it's coming from a place that you feel like you already have it. So what would it feel like if you already had something that you're desiring to be in your life? So you could get playful and have some fun with it. Law of attraction is supposed to be fun. Life is supposed to be fun. So always try to see if you can make a fun component of things. So let's say I am so grateful that I've met my soulmate. Let's say you're looking for your soulmate, you're looking for some romance, love in your life, so this is what you're exploring. So I'm so grateful that I've met my soulmate. I knew that he or she was coming because good things are always happening to me. It is so wonderful to have him or her in my life, and I enjoy going to dinner with them. I enjoy going on long walks. It feels secure and comforting and peaceful and fun and warm and blissful to have love in my life. So you can see how I kind of expanded on that, and I really fed off the feelings and maybe some specific things that that you could envision doing with your partner if that's what you're trying to manifest. So you can use this for literally anything. It doesn't have to be romance or relationships. It could be friendships. It could be, a career that you're trying to manifest, some experiences that you want to happen in your life. So get really creative with it. Don't be afraid to ask the universe for what you want. You are worthy, you are good enough, you are amazing, and everything that you desire, you deserve. You are worthy of it all, so don't be afraid to ask for things. The universe is a good place, and it wants you to be happy and to have the things, the experiences, the people, all come into your life in one way or another. So if you find that you are doing all these things and your manifestations are not coming into your life, you really want to look at why are these things staying in my vortex. So when you say something, they are manifesting and they're storing in this little thing like a bank of your vortex, waiting for you to be ready to receive and to have those things come into your life. So some of the reasons that they may not be coming out of that vortex and into your reality for you to be able to see, touch, taste, feel it with all of your being is you may be setting up some kind of block or resistance. So you may not be in receptive mode, or you may have a limiting belief that is not in alignment with what you are asking for. So for some reason, it is being kept there because you are not ready for it. The universe will give you things when you are ready. So just because you've manifested there and it's sitting, being stored in that vortex, and it's not in your reality right now, doesn't mean you're not going to get it. It means that you need to do some personal work, some self-work, whether it be your beliefs or, connecting with source a little more often, to take inspired action. So when you're meditating and you are connecting with source, you're really in that spot where you're listening and you're hearing what the universe is saying to you and source is saying to you. So it means that when ideas are coming to you in that moment, they're actually coming from your higher being or yourself, and that's your time to take inspired action. So that's really a whole other topic on itself. I can definitely do a different video that focuses on connecting with your higher self, and when we're in meditation, how we take the stuff that we're hearing from source and how we depict whether it is from source or whether that's something that's just from something else, and whether we should be taking inspired action from that. So that's another video in itself. I'd like to move on to our daily challenge. So I'm super excited about this because this is really fun. And as I said, life is supposed to be fun. Yeah, there are time for some serious moments, but we're really meant to be enjoying life. And this is kind of an example. And for any of you non-believers out there, whether you believe or not, it's still happening. But this is a kind of experiment for you to have some fun, try it out, and go, oh, okay, well, it really is working, so what else can I manifest? And for those of you who are trying, maybe you're not manifesting because you're meeting some resistance, maybe you have some doubt in there, this is a great one to just try out and have some fun with it. So before I give you what it is, I'd like to just touch upon, so you have to, what you're asking for, you have to be able to believe with your entire being, with not a shadow, sprinkle, little nugget, nothing of doubt. You cannot doubt in any shape or form. Nowhere in you can doubt what you're asking for or that it could become a reality. Because if that's what you're doing, that is where your resistance would be right there, and why you're not going to see it. Which is why I like this activity, because this activity is done with simple things that are easily manifested into your life, are easily going to come into your experience, because you're going to be able to feel it with all of your being that, yeah, that can happen. I'm going to see this. You're not going to be skeptical about this. This is something you're going to be open to. So my daily challenge is to get yourself a cue card. I would just buy a couple packs of them, because we use cue cards a lot when we're talking about the law of attraction and having things manifest into reality. So get this cue card, and you're going to write on it 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4 things that you're thinking about, that you want to maybe have in your existence. Anything shall do. Start small, and make sure that the things that you're starting with are things that are believable to you. So they're things that you know you could see or experience or have come into your life. Because if you're starting too big and you are skeptical at all, because you're not going to be seeing the results the way you'd like to, you're still going to remain a skeptic. So start small. The universe sees you writing this down. You're writing your 1, 2, 3, 4 down on this cue card. It sees what you're writing down. And then you're going to watch, maybe over the next few days, the next week kind of idea, we're going to watch these things come into your experience in one way or another. As you gain more confidence in seeing the results of little tests like this, you're gonna start to be able to manifest bigger things. You're gonna start to be able to write bigger things down, have bigger intentions, and have more success with the larger things, because you're gonna know without a doubt that law of attraction works, and that it is a thing, and that you can create any reality that you want. Anything that you want. Nothing is too big. Nothing is unimaginable. Anything you want already exists, so it can exist in your reality. If you ask for it and you have all the connecting factors that go with that. Whether you believe that you're manifesting or not, as I mentioned before, you are manifesting all the time, whether you are realizing it or not. So anything that happens during your day, literally anything, has somehow become manifested into your life. So if you know all these rules and the laws of the attraction and the universe and the law of correspondence, all that, if you know that, why would you not take, I don't want to say control, but take action in moving it along a path that suits the life that you're looking for? It only makes sense to me. So enjoy having fun with your manifesting when you're doing this activity. So as I always promise, I will do the daily challenge too. So the 4 things that I actually manifested in the week previous, so that I made sure I had a story to go with it to tell you. So the very first thing that I manifested was hearts. And it was actually the first day that I started seeing the hearts, and I was able to see these things all week long. Some take a little longer than others, some are quite quick. So the hearts, I saw hearts in, I have a rock that someone had given to me, and it just came into my visual perception. I saw this rock. That was the first thing. Then I was coming downstairs to feed my kitties, and in their water bowl, the way the shadow was, I guess with the light refracting from in outside across this light into the water, there was a little heart within the water bowl, which was really cool. So I'm just giving a couple of examples. I'm not going to go crazy and tell you them all. The second one I manifested was pink. So the way I actually saw pink was I was driving to go pick up my eldest, and there was some store, and it's not the pink store that you're probably thinking of, but it was some kind of like restaurant, and it had the word pink within its title of it, and it was also pink. So it was the color pink and the word pink, which I thought was neat. And then the third one is horses. So I really love horses, and I really love animals, and I wanted to see some horses. So along my drive to work, it was just like horse after horse. And I take fairly the same path to work every day, and some days I see horses, some days I don't, but it was every farm I was passing and everything. These horses that may or may not be out normally, they were all out of the barn. They were all right close to the fence, so I really kind of felt like I was getting close and personal with them, so that was quite neat. And then swans was the next thing that I wanted to see. So I really truly believe in swans being a symbol of love and romance and connection and twin flames and soulmates and all that kind of stuff. So 3 times last week, and I honestly, I'm admitting a little fact that maybe I should have known, but I didn't actually know that swans, besides in like zoos and things like that in Ontario, were a thing. I thought, Canadian geese, and I did see Canadian geese when I was seeing these swans, but I didn't actually realize they were wild, or that we had wild ones. So that itself was a neat experience. So I drove past this, it's a bridge, and it's got the kind of like the rivery thing on either side. And the 3 days in a row, I saw these swans. And I have seen the swan once before this, and it was because I was trying to really put out there that I really wanted to meet my soulmate or my twin flame or whatnot, right? So it was kind of neat that I got to see it then. But it was even more fulfilling and satisfying to see this because I had purposely said that I wanted to see swans or have an experience with some kind of swan message or something in there, and I saw them. And the first time I saw the swans, it was swimming towards the other one, so like you're going over to your romance, and it's just the two always. The second one I saw where it was like in the heart shape, so when their heads go together and then their bodies are like this, so it kind of looks like a heart. That was what I saw next, and the other one was them just kind of like sitting together. So it was super exciting. This is so simple for you guys to be able to do. You can see I didn't do anything to go out of my way to see any of these things. I just made my intention, I wrote them down, and I said I would like to experience these 4 things this week, and I did. Each and every day I saw multiple of those things, and it just kept coming into experience, and I had zero resistance about it because I knew it was something simple that I'd be able to see somewhere. I wasn't saying I wanted to see the summer flowers sitting in the ground where I know it's not summer yet, so it's not going to be happening, right? So I was realistic about what I was asking for. So if you like this video, please like it and subscribe it. And you can hit the bell notification on the bottom to be sure that you are not to miss a video, and spend some Sundays with me. You can email me about future videos that you'd like to see talking about this video. I'd love to hear some of the things that you guys were trying to manifest this week. Oh goodness, my feet are going to sleep. Sorry, my legs down. Okay, and that is wholeandcompleteyou@gmail.com. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram or Facebook for daily inspiration, I will post, I'll probably end up putting this at the beginning of one of the little blips here, and then I'll also put it in the bottom description part of this video. And there you can get daily inspiration, and I do post there twice a day. And my goal is to help you guys become your greatest selves so that you guys can live your greatest life. Why would you want anything less, right? This is Pamela with Whole and Complete You. I am sending you lots and lots and lots and lots of love and peace and kind energy to help you through your day. I am sending you extra feelings of knowingness as you complete the daily challenge this week. Have fun with it. Take all week. You don't need to do it all in one day. Take it as it comes. Excuse me. Remember to change this saying. I'll believe it when I see it. That's something we hear often, but throw that in the garbage. That's not how it works. When I believe it, I will see it. Say it again. When I believe it, I will see it. That's how you're going to have things coming into your life. You need to believe it before you will see it and experience it with all of your senses and become part of your reality. Have a beautiful and a wonderful, blessed day. Much love to you. Go grab a big, juicy apple of any variety that you like. There are so many to choose from. It is simple. It is easy. It's one of those great on-the-go snacks. It is full of vitamin C and fiber if you consume the skin. The skin is what holds the majority of the fiber for you to benefit from. They aid in weight loss because of that fiber and the water. It ends up filling you up so that you're going to eat a little less. And this type of this type of fiber loads you up with prebiotics, so not probiotics, but the prebiotics, to keep your body producing all the good bacteria for a healthy gut flora, which is so important. That brain and stomach connection is important for you to always be thinking. Have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye.